Welcome back to Bike Review Hub, your go-to destination for in-depth insights, reviews, and updates from the world of two wheels. In today's episode, we are diving into the 2026 Honda Super Cub 125, a motorcycle that needs no introduction but deserves every bit of attention. Honda has given this iconic machine a subtle yet meaningful refresh for 2026, blending tradition with innovation in a way only Honda can. Let's take a closer look at what makes this modern classic even more appealing for riders today. A legacy that endures. First introduced in 1958, the Honda Super Cub holds the title of the world's best-selling motor vehicle. With over 100 million units sold globally, it's more than just a motorcycle, it's a cultural icon. The 2026 model continues this legacy, retaining the unmistakable design that's been charming riders for decades while incorporating modern upgrades to meet today's expectations. This year's iteration still proudly showcases the Cub's trademark step-through frame, leg shields, and classic styling. But beneath that familiar silhouette lies a host of improvements that bring the Super Cub firmly into the present. Refined engine, familiar feel. At the heart of the 2026 Super Cub 125 is Honda's ever-reliable 124 cubic centimeters air-cooled single-cylinder engine. It delivers a smooth, fuel-efficient ride with just the right amount of pep for urban commuting. Honda has fine-tuned the fuel injection and internal friction for this model year, resulting in better throttle response and even greater fuel efficiency. Expect figures north of 150 miles per gallon, approximate 63 kilometers per liter. It still utilizes a 4-speed semi-automatic transmission, no clutch lever needed, making it approachable for new riders and a breeze to ride in stop-and-go city traffic. Honda's engineering keeps the ride experience intuitive and enjoyable, while minor tweaks to the ECU provide smoother shifting between gears. Updated styling with subtle tweaks. While the 2026 Super Cub 125 remains faithful to its retro-inspired roots, Honda has given it a few tasteful updates. The LED lighting system has been enhanced for better visibility and efficiency. A redesigned LED headlamp gives it a crisper, cleaner look, while new turn signals are now more compact and integrated. This year also introduces a fresh range of color options, including a rich pearl nebula red, a modern matte armored silver, and a nostalgic classic ivory blue, each paired with contrasting accents that highlight the bike's vintage charm. The Honda badging and side covers receive minor detailing updates, emphasizing the blend of old school and contemporary aesthetics. Comfort, ergonomics, and ride quality. True to its commuter-friendly nature, the 2026 Super Cub 125 offers exceptional comfort for city rides and short weekend getaways. The seat remains low at 30.7 inches, making it accessible for riders of all sizes. Honda has also improved the seat cushioning and foam density, offering better comfort on longer journeys. Suspension remains unchanged with telescopic front forks and dual rear shocks, but they've been retuned for slightly better damping to handle potholes and uneven surfaces. The lightweight frame and narrow profile allow effortless maneuverability through traffic and tight urban spaces. Modern features meet classic simplicity. The Super Cub's appeal has always been its simplicity, but Honda hasn't held back when it comes to modern features. The 2026 model comes equipped with a smart key system for keyless start and added security. The digital analog instrument cluster now includes a trip meter and real-time fuel efficiency readout, subtle but welcome enhancements. Disc brakes up front and drum in the rear offer confident stopping power, and while ABS isn't available in all markets, it remains an optional add-on in some regions. Honda has chosen to keep the technology intuitive rather than overwhelming, preserving the Cub's approachable charm. Performance on the road. With a top speed of around 60 to 65 miles per hour, 96 to 105 kilometers per hour, the Super Cub 125 is perfectly suited for city commutes, suburban roads, and even light touring. It's not built for high-speed highways, but that's never been the point. What it offers is unmatched reliability, whisper-quiet operation, and a ride that's smooth, confidence-inspiring, and even nostalgic. The updated engine mapping also improves low-end torque slightly, making it easier to launch from a stop and climb gentle inclines. It's not about thrill rides, it's about dependable, day-to-day performance, and that's where the Super Cub excels. Who is it for? The 2026 Honda Super Cub 125 remains a fantastic choice for a wide range of riders. Beginners will appreciate its automatic clutch, low seat height, and forgiving nature. Urban commuters will love its fuel economy, compact dimensions, and iconic looks. Even seasoned riders will find joy in its retro-modern charm and daily usability. It's also a great secondary bike for enthusiasts, something to hop on for a coffee run, a beach ride, or just for the pure pleasure of riding something with so much heritage and soul. Price and availability. Honda continues to price the Super Cub competitively. For 2026, the starting MSRP sits around $3,999 depending on the market and local taxes. That positions it firmly in the affordable commuter segment while delivering a level of fit and finish few competitors can match. Availability will vary by region, but rollouts have already begun in Asia and Europe, with North American deliveries expected by early 2026. Final thoughts: a modern icon. In a world of ever more complex motorcycles and rapidly changing technology, the 2026 Honda Super Cub 125 is a breath of fresh air. It doesn't chase trends. It sets its own pace. Calm, confident, and timeless. Whether you're new to two wheels or simply appreciate the blend of reliability, heritage, and ease of use, the Super Cub remains one of the most lovable and practical motorcycles on the market. With its 2026 updates, Honda has reinforced everything that made it great, while gently modernizing the ride for today's roads. Outros. Subscribe to Bike Review Hub. That wraps up our look at the 2026 Honda Super Cub 125. If you enjoyed this review and want more deep dives into both classic and modern machines, make sure to subscribe to Bike Review Hub, leave a comment with your thoughts on the new Super Cub, and let us know what bike you want us to feature next. Until then, keep riding safe, and we'll see you in the next video.